cry, I've just realized that I have become a single 30-year-old mom who's driving in a Dodge Caravan, checking out other men. Oh my gosh, you have no idea what it feels like. It's such a beautiful thing when you can take accountability for what you've done and grow and learn from it.
Welcome back, family.
Okay, another one, fellas. Another modern woman who destroyed her own family. Now she's on social media looking for sympathy. That's what they do, fellas. I keep telling you guys. She's crying, bruh. She's crying on social media like it's somebody else's fault. And she made those decisions. She made those choices. She chose to leave her husband so that she can come on social media and cry like that and look for sympathy. That's what they do, guys. You know what really surprises me, guys, is that a lot of women, right? When we talk about divorce, like if the divorce topic comes up, a lot of women will say, men need to step up. And the reason why women are walking out of marriages is because of abuse and infidelity, cheating. You know what I mean? They say that. That's what they say. And they wish it was like that. But I've reacted to so many videos, guys. And that's what I do. Like I react to videos about divorces, right? And I found out that that's not even true. You understand? Because most of the videos that I react to is not because the husband cheated or the husband is violent, or he's abusive, right? Most of the time when I react to these videos, these women, they leave for some petty stuff, like nothing serious. You understand? Things that can be fixed, problems that can be handled, right? They can sit down like two adults, a wife and a husband, and talk about it and try to reach like common grounds. You understand what I'm saying? But now women care about how they feel because the society told them that your happiness comes first. If you're unhappy, you should leave the marriage. But once they leave the marriage, they become miserable like this. But anyway, guys, let's check it out.
Today we are going to understand why it is very important to not try to turn a hoe into a wife by reviewing this modern woman who decided to leave her marriage just to be humbled by the hardship of life. Let's first hear her BS reason for leaving the marriage. Now, this video is not a stitch with another person. She is actually reacting to her own video. Let's watch.
Of what I deserve.
I cannot believe that this woman is talking about striving for the absolute maximum of what she deserves. I will just let her and her best friend tell you the type of women they really are.
I'm a cunt.
And you tell me if these types of women deserve anything. They party, get drunk while recording themselves, as you can see here. This is what most modern women mean when they say, I want to find myself. And again, I do not care what these selfish, irresponsible types of women do. But the problem starts when these women have children and start to use their children as emotional tampons. Look at how she put her children in the spot so that they can give her the validation she craves, because deep down, she knows that she deserves nothing.
Okay, when you look at me, what do you see?
There is a house
when you look at mommy, what do you see? What else do you see when
Joy.
What else do you guys see?
Kind heart.
Can you picture a dad switching on his camera and asking his kids what they think of him? Ridiculous. I mean, this woman does it so many times, as you can read here in the caption, because she knows how damaged she really is. And her ex-husband actually tried to save her. Now, before the tears of regrets, let me just show you one more clip of her blaming all her bad decision-making to her so-called childhood trauma, so that you guys can understand how it usually starts.
Because when I was younger, all I did was try to date because of my thought that I wasn't enough. So I was people pleasing. I wanted to be enough. I wanted to be chosen because I never was chosen. I was given away. I was rejected. So what I wrote in my music, I was like, love me, choose me, want me, desire me, please. I want to be wanted so bad. Somebody want me.
Right.
So then that's my childhood. That was my teenage, was trying to fill that void.
Right.
So even when I was single and learning,
What she is actually
First of all, guys, let me tell you this. If you don't know, 99% of women out there, they're like that, guys. They're like that. Like, that's what they want. They want to be loved. They want attention. They want to be desired. That's how every woman feel. It's not a her thing. It's like almost every woman feels like that. But they have to grow out of that and start becoming matured and responsible, for their own actions. Because you can't live your life like that, like looking for external like validation and looking for people to tell you that you're beautiful, to make you feel loved. You understand? If your parents are providing for you, bro, like they're providing shelter, food, clothes, education, guidance, protection, right? If they're offering you though, if they're giving you that, because they don't need to offer it to you, they're giving it to you, right? You have to feel loved. You have to feel loved. If you don't feel loved, that's your problem. You're just ungrateful. And they have to deal with you, right? And your parents have to deal with you. They have to discipline you so that you can become grateful. So she's blaming everything. Everything, her divorcing her husband and, destroying her family on her childhood trauma. You know how many girls I've heard, on this, especially on this HL Talk That Thought show. A lot of women came here and blamed their childhood, why they destroyed their families and why they, they divorced their husbands, right? Because the only reason they did that is because they're selfish. They're selfish people. They thought maybe if they divorce their husbands, they'll find something better out there because society told them that you can find the grass is always greener. Walk out of your marriage. They came on social media and told the people on social media that they don't know, strangers, that, I'm having problems with my husband. I'm about to get the divorce. What did the strangers say? Which is women. Women in the comments. Miserable women. Single women. What did they say to them? Leave your husband. Girl, leave your husband. And I always say this. I say this in every video. It's the women in the comments. And this woman is a horrible person and she needs to admit it. The first thing, the first solution to the problem is admitting that you have a problem. She's a horrible person, dog. She's a horrible mother. She's a horrible partner, right? And I'm not sure if she's a good daughter or, a good, employee. But so far, I can tell that she's a horrible daughter, a mother, and a horrible partner because she took away those kids' dad out of the house. Now the dad has to see his own kids on a schedule, on weekends. You know what I mean? Or maybe once a month. Come on, man. Let's keep it pushing.
trying to say is that she let everybody bust her down on repeat left and right until she could not know more. This is why it is very important to know a woman's past before committing to her. Now, after divorcing her husband,
It's important to know women in general. Like, you don't need to know their past. You just need to know women. You need to know, you need to just look at a woman. As soon as she opens her mouth, you need to know that, oh, okay, she's full of shit, or she's genuine, or she looks like, somebody who's serious about life, who wants this, or it looks like somebody who wants to settle because they've been through a lot, right? They've slept with every guy. They've slept with every Chad and every Tyrone. Now they want to settle with the nice guy or the good guy. You have to see those things. You have to date enough. And which is a fact, guys. This is another fact, right? I know a lot of people don't want to believe it, as a lot of guys and a lot of women. You need to date enough, guys. You'll be lucky to just meet a girl in high school and you guys become like partners for life and get married. You'll be lucky, dog. You'll be lucky. Especially this day and age. Nah, you'll be lucky. You need to know women. You need to date a lot of women, dog. to know women. You need to understand the dark nature of women and the good side of women. You need to understand those things. You need to see a woman just by texting her, the way she texts. You know what I mean? You need to know that, okay, she's playing me, or she's not legit. She's not who she says she is. You need to know those things. And the only way you're going to know those things is by dating women. You understand? But if, some people are lucky just to date one time and they find the one. They found that girl who wants to be with them. But in most cases, a lot of guys, they know, bro. They had to go through a heartbreak. A lot of guys had to go through a heartbreak. You need to know women. You don't need to know their past. You don't need to ask them. You don't need to ask people their past. You should just know. And the only way you're going to know is by being with women, because you're going to see patterns. You're going to see behaviors. You're going to see the same thing that you saw in the previous women. That, okay, she's just another, now we can put her in that, sex zone box. Let's keep it pushing, though.
The single motherhood hits her so hard that she started crying in disbelief. Check it out.
Still feeling lost after a breakup or divorce? You're not alone. At RJ Godfellas Matrimony and Move On Crew, we don't just talk about heartbreak, we heal through it. Every week we share mindful rituals, self-care tools, and real talk from real people who get it. This isn't just another support group. It's a safe space to grow, laugh, cry, and come back stronger. Healing starts with one step. Take yours today. Join the crew on Patreon. Your next chapter is waiting. The link is in the description.
I'm gonna cry. I've just realized that I have become a single 30-year-old mom who's driving in a Dodge Caravan, checking out other men while driving in a subdivision, a suburban subdivision. I am a single 30-year-old woman with 3 children driving a minivan, checking out other dads. Okay, this is where my life is.
Yes, this is what your life is now. You chose this life. It didn't just happen by accident. It's amazing how these women make all these big decisions without even thinking about the responsibilities that they are going to have to take in the future. Now,
Facts.
She just posted a video confessing and crying about how she has grown a lot after going through her divorce, which is a completely lie. And I am going to expose her and tell you exactly what she is actually trying to do at the end of the clip. Let's watch.
I finally let go. Oh my gosh, you have no idea what it feels like. To just finally let go. I forgive him. I'm so thankful for him. Even the bad, because man, if I didn't experience it, I wouldn't even know who I would be. Because of him, I love myself more. Because of him, I learned about myself. Because of him, I was able to heal and understand my shadow work and to fix the things that I contributed to the marriage. And the patience. It's such a beautiful thing when you can take accountability for what you've done and grow and learn from it. And come to the other side and just I'm so grateful and I appreciate all of these experiences, but on a much deeper level. I just want his happiness, and he's found that, And we may not be where I was hoping we would be, but I can only control myself. But I can just like look back on us, and it's sad to see how it got there, how it got to here. But being where I am right now, it's all worth it. And everybody says, choose your heart. In these past 4 years, oh my gosh, they have been hard. What I've experienced in the past 4 years is more than what people experience in a lifetime. I chose hard. But by choosing hard, I found myself. I truly found myself.
Guys, all of this is fake. She has not grown an inch. She's still bitter and angry because her ex-husband moved on and finds someone else, as she mentioned in the clip. Here is a quick video she posted a few days later.
Don't fuck with me, fellas! This ain't my first time at the rodeo.
Now you tell me if that sounds like someone who is in a good place mentally. The real reason she posted this video of her crying, making it look like she is taking accountability for her past actions, is because she has a new podcast and she is trying to grow her male audience over there. Typical chameleon behavior tactic. Fellas, stay away from former 304s and women who play the victim all the time like her. And above all, keep your head up.
For sure. For sure. You cannot turn a 304 into a wife, guys. You can never turn that into a wife. It's impossible. And you know, here's the thing, guys, right? And I tell this to a lot of guys. I told this to my nephew as well, right? I tell them that women come in disguise, right? Like when you meet them and you don't know anything about them, they will make sure they will keep you thinking that, you know, they're that person that you think they are. If you think like she's a queen, she's going to make sure that you think she's a queen. But she will give you like, you know, hints. You know what I mean? She will show you that, look, man, I'm not really all goody-goody. Like, I'm not really like a queen. And if you don't see it, or you were just naive, or you ignore it, then, you know, she's going to punish you. She's going to punish you. So it's very important to understand women. You understand? I was telling my nephew this. It's like, man, you're young. You're 19. Talk to as many women as you want. You understand? Like, talk to them, date them, you know. Make it a habit to talk to women. Make it a habit to approach women. Don't be scared of approaching women because they're telling you that women are mean and whatever. No, like just be confident. Just get used to getting rejected. Get used to them being mean to you. Just get used to those things, because those things are not going to kill you. You know, they're not going to kill you. It's not like, you know, they're taking out a gun and shooting you, or they're accusing you of, you know, a Me Too. You know, there's cameras everywhere. If someone, like, if we see, you know, if we see like a footage of maybe a guy trying to talk to a girl, we can see that this guy was trying to talk to a girl, was not trying to rob her. So why would they put a guy in prison, you know, on something that they can see, right? So, you know, I always tell him, like, man, don't be scared of women. Just talk to them, you know, date them and be respectful to them. Be kind to them. You know what I mean? Don't disrespect them. Don't, like, you know, just be kind to them. But, you know, you have to be a man. You understand what I'm saying? Just because you're being kind to them, it doesn't mean that, you know, they must take advantage of you, right? It doesn't mean that, you know, they're going to, like, you're going to say hi, you're going to text them hi, and then they reply to you after 7 days and you still want to talk to them. No, you stop talking to them. You need to learn how to walk away. You need to learn how to handle business. You understand what I'm saying? But because it's very important. It's very important for guys to know women, guys. Very important, because look at what is happening. Like, I wouldn't have married that woman. I'm telling you, bruh. Like, I wouldn't have married that woman because I've been with enough women to know, like, by just talking to a woman, I know for a fact that, nah, you a 304. You can never play me. You can never play me. You can never play me like, and I'm so quick, guys. Like when I meet a woman, I'm already like touchy. I'm already trying to be like seduce her. You understand what I'm saying? Our first time when we meet, like if we meet on a dating app or maybe I approach her and she give me a number and she wants to meet up, the first time we meet, I'm gonna try to smash, guys, to see where I'm at with this woman. You understand what I'm saying? Like I'm the type of dude, but they telling guys, and it pisses me off when it comes from guys when they say, you shouldn't date a lot of women. You shouldn't. No. How are you gonna know women? You need to have an experience with women to know a woman, because women can be manipulative, guys. They can come and destroy your life just like this. Look at this man had kids, like almost like 4 kids with this woman. Now this man cannot even see his kids every night. His kids are with this crazy woman every day. And you can tell, like, those kids are not safe with this woman. They're not safe because you can tell, she's not emotionally balanced. She's not in a good space to have kids around her. But anyway, guys, that's it for today. My name is RJ Godfella, and this is the RJ Godfella Chats. Now, if you like this type of content, man, please hit the subscribe button. Peace, I'm out.